Is it ever okay to cheat?
No.
Would you stay with someone who cheated on you?
Yeah.
But it's not okay to cheat.
No, but if they...
Is it ever okay to cheat?
Oh, wow.
Fucking no.
No, I'm not good with that.
Never, ever, ever, ever. No, not in any circumstance.
What's cheating?
So you lie about what you're doing, where you are, what your feelings are. You're letting your partner feel like they mean nothing to you.
What do you constitute as cheating?
Relying on somebody else for something that we exclusively rely on each other for.
To me, it's emotional cheating. It can be physical.
I think it's not the action, but rather like the emotion behind it.
Commenting on girls' pictures on Instagram, you know, like a hard eyes or something. Why are you commenting on another girl's pictures? You're supposed to be commenting on mine.
Is it ever okay to cheat?
No. I think cheating, whether it's like micro cheating or like cheating, that's...
Micro cheating?
Micro cheating is like follow too many girls on Instagram.
Do you know that from experience?
Why are you looking at me?
Are you looking at your husband over there?
I don't consider what I did cheating. Relationship had ended, we weren't communicating anymore, so I continued talking to somebody else, and I guess their feelings were still hurt.
One of my exes would say that I cheated.
What did you do?
Had an encounter with a mutual friend while we were both incredibly intoxicated, and I don't consider incredible intoxication to be consensual, so I don't think I cheated, but she thinks that I cheated.
What do you consider cheating?
Definitely kissing.
Yeah, I think like a kiss you could definitely forgive.
Anything kissing and beyond.
It's like a kiss is nothing.
I just kissed another girl, and like seeing how it affected my partner at the time, I would never do it again.
Some cultures just kiss as like a greeting or a goodbye, so it's not necessarily a bad thing.
I think cheating is just cheating. I think if like you let some girl kiss you and you fuck a girl, I'm not gonna care. I'm gonna leave you either way.
Would you stay with someone who cheated on you?
No, I have too much self-respect.
What if they got really drunk and they kissed someone, but it meant nothing?
Maybe if we were like 6 months to a year into the relationship, I would accept that. If we were married, I'd probably accept it.
Is it ever okay to cheat?
No.
No.
No. Never, ever.
No.
No.
I don't think it is.
Under any circumstance?
Probably not.
No.
You hesitated.
I understand why people cheat. I think typically people are not satisfied with their current situation.
Why'd you cheat?
I felt lonely. Even with a partner, I didn't understand that it was even possible to feel lonely with a partner.
I think I just wasn't getting enough attention from the person I was seeing.
It's fine to cheat, right?
No. I say that as a cheater, like, no.
Why did you cheat?
They were ultimately gonna leave me anyway, and I wasn't like worthy of it, so I needed something to like fall back on so I could pretend like, oh, it doesn't hurt.
Do you regret it?
Yeah, every single day, like.
But wouldn't the relationship have ended anyways?
We're still together, so.
Would you stay with someone who cheated on you?
I tried. I had planned that this was the person I was gonna be with. I was terrified of like what life would look like without this. And it ended up being like 3 more years of hell.
Is it ever okay to cheat?
No. Not for me.
No. You didn't say that right away.
I'm trying to think of edge cases.
If there were some kind of situation set up with an agreed hall pass.
What if they had sex with Shakira?
I think we might be able to stay together.
Why?
Well, I was thinking like, if I had sex with Michael B. Jordan, then I feel like I would want them to be okay with it.
Is it ever okay to cheat?
No.
Nope.
The way I see it, if you like really love someone, you would never cheat.
If you like have the desire to cheat, like at that point, you're pretty much done with the relationship.
I feel like you should always at least communicate, like if you want to end it before.
Try an open relationship or something. There's so many avenues before you could cheat.
Is it ever okay to cheat?
No. That said, have I done it? Yeah.
Why did you cheat?
Because I didn't know how to end the relationship.
I only told him I cheated to like make him not want to be with me anymore.
If you want to go have sex with someone, talk about it, and then if they're not comfortable with that, then break up. It's pretty simple.
It's easy to just say words and say, I want to be with this other person. At the same time, it's very hard to do that. It's easier just to fuck somebody.
It's okay to cheat sometimes because I think sometimes people can't get out of relationships.
Well, why not just break up with the person before you cheat?
super easy to say, but we can't always do that.
Like, what if you're stuck, or you feel stuck, or you're being like abused or manipulated, or just you feel like that might be the only option to make that person leave you?
Sometimes people are stuck in really fucked up relationships. I tell like my mom that if she cheats on my dad, I'd be okay with it.
Why?
I'm not the biggest fan of my dad.
Have you ever been cheated on?
I have not. Well, not that I know of.
I have been jealous of people that my partners have been around.
I'd say there's like suspicion, but like nothing concrete.
Have you been cheated on?
I've been cheated on, yeah, or kind of lied to.
What was the lie?
That she wasn't talking to her ex.
My ex was actually in love with his ex during like most of our relationship. I guess that's sort of cheating.
Did you know about it?
I found out after we had broken up, so it was just like, fuck you again.
Is it ever okay to cheat?
I'm laughing because I recently got cheated on. He hooked up with someone. To my understanding, it was like 2 nights when I was asleep.
Ooh. Did you stay with him?
Yeah. We're in couples counseling. We're working on it.
Have you cheated or been cheated on?
I hate that question. Because I have cheated once. I got too cocky. I don't know. I felt like I was a shit, so I was like, might as well do it.
Then why did you do it?
The thrill, it feels good. I'm just a simple man, you know?
Have you been cheated on?
I have been cheated on. I guess I wasn't as confident as I thought because I was like, let me look at the phone. Tinder is on the phone, so you don't think it's gonna happen to you, I guess, but it also is super common, so why would I think that it wouldn't happen?
Why does it happen so much?
I definitely don't feel like monogamy is natural for me, and in non-monogamous relationships it feels a lot easier and more comfortable being open with my partner about our desires and not lying to each other.
Would you stay with someone who cheated on you?
I don't know. I guess it would depend on the circumstance. Life is really messy.
Depends on how long it's been going on. How I find out probably matters.
I know that he's a good person, so if he makes a mistake, I know that people make mistakes and they can just recover from that.
You're madly in love with someone. You've been with them for a while. They cheat. Do you stay with them?
No.
No.
I don't think I could.
I think my trust would be really shattered afterwards.
I can't, because it's not the same trust, not the same bond. It's a different person.
When you look at that person and they're not seeing you, no.
I mean, if there's no trust, then what is there in a relationship?
I have like a 0 tolerance policy. No emotional cheating, no physical cheating.
So you would leave him if he was talking to someone?
Yeah, if he found himself feeling the need to turn his phone over when someone just texted him something, game over.
Like, I want to say no.
I wouldn't want to, I don't know, like throw away like all the years of the relationship.
Like in high school, no. If you're married, yes. Because, well.
Is it ever okay to cheat?
No. No.
Would you stay with someone who cheated on you?
Yeah, I'm pretty forgiving.
But it's not okay to cheat.
No, but if they could actually express that they are sorry and they can find fault in what they did and understand that they hurt someone and that they need to build that trust back, then yeah, I think you should give people a second chance.
I would stay with them because I have attachment issues and it can be hard for me to move on from a person even when they've hurt me.
Like, you don't get a pass, but if you cheat and then you come back and you're like, here's how this happened, here's what I learned from it, then we can work with that.
It would take talking. It would take a lot of talking.
If someone cheated on you, would you stay with them?
Oh yeah, I have.
Oh.
Someone cheated on me for an extremely long amount of time and didn't tell me, then I found out, then it was a lot of like, no, don't go.
I did stay with them. We dated for like another year after the cheating.
Why did you stay with them?
Because he lied and told me that it wasn't true and I just wanted to believe it.
It won't happen again, that it didn't mean anything.
Did it happen again?
Yeah.
Would you stay with someone who cheated on you?
Like, I would like to say that I wouldn't because I'm like a strong, independent woman, but I've definitely stayed with men that have been unfaithful to me.
Why?
I was really comfortable and probably just like afraid of what my life looked like without them because for a while they were my life.
Relationships are more multi-layered than
what they seem like. It's just not black and white.